morning. I'm now on a vacation on Aruba. On Aruba, it is right now almost 7 a.m. In Amsterdam, it's now almost 12 p.m. So a little bit of a time difference for trading, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do a quick market update for you guys. I switched the pairs a little bit because some are lining up faster as others. So the ones that I had a little bit more down here, I put up here. So the first trade that I'm looking at is GBP CAD. I'm gonna go quickly through the trades, so the videos won't take that long. GBP CAD, we had on a weekly time frame the market breakdown of the area of support right there. Well, on the daily time frame, we just shifted bullish. That's perfect because it's a weekly area of interest and we need two time frames in sync. So right now, the daily shifted bullish and the 4 hour shifted bullish right there. So that gives us a beautiful counter trend trade. I have to say that, but it gives us a beautiful counter trend trade to trade from here to here. So the trade will be looking like something like this. So I am waiting for a 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute or 50-minute entry confirmation. And what kind of entry confirmation am I looking for? Or a 4 hour bullish engulfing candlestick. That won't be this one because this candle is too big to engulf and then the trade will be looking like this. And it's not a good reward. So on the 2 hour we are still bullish as well. So we should have a morning star formation right here, but it should engulf this candlestick right there as well. So that's not possible. And on the 1 hour, are we still bullish on the 1 hour? I don't count this as structure. So it's the same story. We had to engulf this candlestick as well. So we have to look for some lower time frame shift of structure, such as the 50-minute right here, low, high, high, boom, for the trade to go up. But I want many confirmations because it's a counter trend trade and I don't want to take any risk with my challenge. So that's GBP CAD. Euro AUD, we said and we saw that we had a area of interest right here, a support. I can do it like this as well. Support resistance zone. Needed to reject this area, retest it, and then buy. But we went under the zone. So we have two options right here. Or we sell more to this area of interest of a resistance, support. Or we break above this area, retest it, and then buy to the upside. So if you look on the 4 hour time frame, you see that we are actually bearish right now, but I'm looking if I see this as structure because on the line chart right there, you see clearly that we have a low, higher high. But on the candlestick chart, you see that it's just one candle and it's not really a structure point. So I'm really thinking about that because if we break above and retest, we should be able to buy. But I'm still thinking about it. But so for you guys, you can just consider it. If price breaks above here, it retests this area, 50 EMA and all that structure right here. It gives a buy confirmation within a engulfing candlestick. You should, yeah, you can buy to the upside, but I'm still thinking about it. Euro USD, we are in the zone that we want to be in of a resistance, support. So if we go down to the lowest time frame of this 50-minute, we saw in the beginning of the week that we had a very big, that we had a very big head and shoulders. So you have a left head and a beautiful right shoulder. So then price should retest this area, the neckline of the head and shoulders, to sell. Well, this, as you can see, was out of session in the middle of the night. Then we created again a left head and a right shoulder. So we had to retest the same area for a sell. But we broke above, broke under, did not retest it within engulfing, broke above, broke under, broke above, broke under, and again we broke above. So still waiting for the confirmation to sell, but I think it will maybe go more up in this zone and then sell for a beautiful sell trade. So again, guys, patience, patience, patience. GBP AUD is we went into the zone perfectly. We had a beautiful evening star formation, but I believe it will go up again to retest it again because it's a strong respected zone, and I think it will go down again. Such as here, the history repeats itself again, guys. So we came into the zone with one morning star formation and we bought off of this zone, but we came back and then we had the big push. So here you see again, came into the zone, evening star formation. Now we will go back into the zone and sell again. That's my prediction for GBP AUD. GBP USD is still not in the zone, but I see a possibility here that maybe price will see this as a zone. Something like this. Boom. That is possible, but I prefer to have 3 touches and this is 2 touches, so I'm not drawing this on my trading view. AUD CAT is actually, I'm happy that I closed the trade last week because look at this pullback, guys. I took my take profit and then it bought up again straight into this zone right there. Actually, this zone, it's this zone right here. So the last structure point before the sell-off. So now we retest it. If you go down to the 4-hour, like this, all right. So it came back all the way into actually the neckline of this head and shoulders right here. And head and shoulders neckline will 9 of the 10 times always be retested. Shoulder, head, shoulder. So you see here that this area is the neckline of the head and shoulders, and now it retested it perfectly. And it rejected it with, let's see, 1, 2 doji indecision candlesticks, bearish engulfing candlestick. And with that engulfing candlestick, we broke structure, we shifted structure right there. So now what I'll be waiting for is that price will make the right shoulder. So we have a left head and now creating right shoulder. I hope it pulls back all the way into this wick right there to fill the this candlestick from the engulfing candlestick. Sell confirmations on the lower time frame, and then you can sell all the way right to this zone. Because let's see, the stop loss will be something like this. Why? Because the last time that we sold, we had some structure right there. So we had a support, support, support. I believe now it will break that support to make a lower low, and it will go to this support zone. So that is what I believe for AUD CAT. EuroCAT is still doing its thing, so we shifted bullish. We came back into this area of interest right there, and on the 4-hour trade, 4-hour time frame, we shifted bearish. Let's see if I missed this trade, maybe. No, we did not. We did not miss a trade. Let me see, guys. Let me invert this. Right, we came into the zone. We came to the zone with a shoulder, head, shoulder. So we had to retest this neckline like this. Well, maybe we have a shoulder, head, shoulder, break. How late was this? This was not in session yet. Let's see. Well, maybe we. No, 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 no. Would I take this trade? Shoulder, head, shoulder. This is a very big maybe, guys. Very big maybe. I have to take my time and see if I would take this trade or not. But it was not my number one pair, so I don't care. XRP Euro, so Repo, cryptocurrency pair, is exactly doing what I predicted. I went in on this trade and I think it will just make a, if you guys see it, you can just already say it out loud. We have a left head and a right shoulder. Now it will retest the neckline, retest of the EMA, retest of this zone, retest of this resistance, resistance, resistance support structure, and then buy up to, I think, break this area right there. So that's my prediction for XRP. So if you want to trade cryptocurrency, it is possible. Just wait until it comes into this zone. Wait for lower time frames, shift of structure, bullish engulfing candlestick, and then buy. USD Swiss. USD Swiss is still doing its thing as well, such as GPUSD, just coming into the zone, waiting for a shift of structure, and then we can buy. And last but not least, gold. Gold, we were waiting on a possibility to sell from this zone right there. But as you can see, it broke the zone. So now we shifted bullish. On the daily, we are bullish as well. So maybe we can anticipate on the trade something like this. Let me see how big that is. Something like this. So we have a resistance support. How big is on the 4 hour? Yeah. So on the 4 hour, it's more clear. So we had a resistance zone, then we had a support zone, then we had a resistance zone again. We have the 50 EMA lining up as support, so we could have a retest and buy. It's not my favorite pair of the week as well, but it is possible, guys. So this is a market update. Today is the 11th of November, 12 o'clock European Amsterdam time. And for me right now, it's 7 a.m., a little bit over 7 a.m. So I'm trading different time zones on Aruba, but that doesn't matter. That won't stop us. So this is a quick market breakdown for Tuesday. So if something happens, I will just record it live and post it later. All right, guys. Speak to you soon. Up, guys. Little trade update, or no, not trade update, market update. I'm sorry, because I saw something and I want to discuss this with you guys or introduce it. Um, don't know how to say it correctly, but let's just get into the charts right now. English is not my first language. All right, so AUD CAD, I already discussed what the possibilities are on AUD CAD, so I will repeat it really fast. We saw that price was moving up again to the zone, to the structure point and area of interest. And right now it's over there. So what can happen is that the 4 hour time frame shifted bullish, that is true. But here we shifted bearish again. That is what I explained in the previous video. So we are creating a potential left head, right shoulder. And if we go to the lower time frame, 2 hour, you see it as well, perfectly, but there we're still bullish. 1 hour time frame, same story, creating a beautiful evening star formation if it closes like this in 10 minutes. But the 30-minute is the best time frame to see this and to enter, because we have a very big left head and now entered on the right shoulder. Why I entered there is simply because of this reason. Let me show you guys. 1 second, guys, 1 second. Sorry, somebody called me, guys. So you have a left head and now creating the right shoulder. How did it create the right shoulder? So we had the arm move down. This is one bearish move. And then we retested this structure right there. We retested the EMA and rejected it with an evening star formation, bearish engulfing candlestick at 1:30 in the afternoon. I entered there visually. So why I do not take this trade? That's simply because I'm in a 10K challenge and I only want to take trades that are very, yeah, how can I say it? That are very high in the area of interest. So trades such as this. This is almost on the 50% of the area of interest, and that's okay for me to sell. This just touched the bottom line of the area of interest. So for me, for this time for the challenge, it's a no go because I want the best A plus trades. But to take this trade on a personal level, I would certainly do it every fucking time. Next up is EuroCat. EuroCat, I said that I maybe missed a trade, and I did, because if you go to the 50-minute time frame, we see that we broke this zone. We broke this zone right there. Break, retest that zone, and bought up. So very simple, and a learning moment for me is that you can also take a trade on pre-London session. If you can hear my baby, I'm sorry guys, I just have a newborn baby. If you see the big push up, retest right here, rejection of the EMA, rejection of the zone, rejection of the area of interest, Morningstar formation, and then buy. So if we go to the 1 hour time frame, you see it as well, and we can draw this zone very differently. We can draw it right such as this. Boom, boom. So we break out of this zone, retest the zone, and bullish engulfing candlestick. So your trade is then like this, but the reward is less and the risk is bigger. So that's why the lower time frames are always key, guys, to take a trade. This was the quick update, and I'll keep you guys posted. What's up, guys? Quick market slash trade update. I took a trade on Euro CAD, a buy trade. I'm gonna break it down for you in the end of the video because I'm a little bit in a hurry right now. But we went in on this bullish engulfing candlestick after some 1, 2, 3, 4 indecision candlesticks at this zone right here. And we already bought from this zone in the history, so it's a good zone to buy from. Right now we shifted bearish again after the bullish engulfing candlestick, but it doesn't matter to me. For me, it is a good move, so I have fully trust in this move. I have peace with my risk that I took, and I have peace with the profits that I can take. So next up, Euro AUD. I will be waiting on a shift of structure, retest of the area, retest of the EMA, retest of the structure to buy up. As you can see, this is a really big risk to reward, so it's a beautiful trade. So I have my alarm set for that to happen. Okay guys, I keep you guys updated. Alright, little trade update guys. We are in full effect of EuroCAD. It is going well. It is going well. I'm happy with that. But we made a little mistake right there on our entry. I already discussed on Instagram, so follow me on Instagram. I will put my Instagram account in the link below. But we made a little mistake. I'm gonna show you guys what the mistake was. If you are a better seller than a buyer, you just have to click on the right side of your mouse and then invert scale. Then the chart will flip and you see the chart upside down, and then you can actually sell the buy move. So if you're a better seller, just try this one. So I'm a big head and shoulders buyer and seller. So I saw here on the 1 hour a beautiful left head and a right shoulder. So this candlestick broke the neckline. So this zone right here is the neckline of the head and shoulders. And every time when you want to trade the head and shoulders, you should be waiting for the retest and the bullish or bearish engulfing candlestick to buy or sell. That is the entry confirmation. Alright, I will make some more videos about it. If you guys like that, let me know in the comments what kind of videos you would like. But alright, this candlestick right here is at 10 o'clock, so it was out of session, so you cannot enter this candlestick right here. So I waited, and there is another bullish engulfing candlestick that broke the zone on the upside. But what I should have been doing is waiting for a retest of this zone and then an engulfing candlestick. But I did not do that. So as you can see, we went to some drawdown right here. So I entered on this candle. Then right away we went into some drawdown. So I was not happy with that at all. But I was confident in the trade that it should go up anyway. So I just stayed calm, and you see right here we went to into some drawdown for hours and hours and hours, and then we bought up, and now we are heading to the upside to my take profit right there. So that is going well. I am very happy with that. And if you go to the daily time frame, we can place our take profit at this structure level right there. I think it will fill the wicks right there, maybe the wicks right there even as well. And maybe if it really has the potential to do it, to make a higher high on the weekly time frame and maybe to fill this wick right there. But that takes some time, and it is a risk because there is a possibility for a retracement, and I do not want to trade the retracement or wait on the retracement. So I will just today's Thursday. I will just look how it would look on Friday, if I should close the trade or not. But for now, it is running pretty well. If we close at this position right there, it is a 2.82. So if you risk 1,000 euros, you will gain 2,820. So it's a beautiful reward for the risk. And if we put the take profit even higher, we will make more money. So you know the deal, guys. I will keep you guys posted and updated. If you would like some more videos during the day, follow me on Instagram, and I will put the link below where you can follow me. Alright guys, good morning. We're back with a trade update. As you can see, EuroCAD is, yeah, it is flown to my take profit. So again, really happy with that. The only thing that I'm not happy with is that I could have hold for a longer period of time to a higher take profit, such as this one right here, the next structure over there, or the next structure over there, or the last one over here. But today is Friday. Again, I wanted to close out with profits before the weekend, so I did. It nailed my take profit one, so that's enough, 2.5% every week makes 10% in a month. So if you do the calculation, that's around 10K every month. So that's pretty good if you ask me. So if you go to the 1 hour right here, I posted on my Instagram every update of this trade. So you saw here I entered the trade on this candlestick right here, bullish engulfing candlestick, a little bit too early. I explained that in my video on Instagram, but we have some drawdown right here, and then we flew up to the take profit. As you can see here on my recordings, I entered this trade right there. We went straight into some drawdown, and again we flew up to my take profit after that. So I made a little mistake to enter too early, but my market chart breakdown was correct, the trend was correct, the direction was correct, so the trade was correct as well. Learning moment, but it still did the job. So this video, I'm not gonna do a full market breakdown for next week. That video will be online on Sunday. So be on the lookout for that because we have some great opportunities coming. Today is Friday, so I'm not really looking to trade. I'm not forcing a trade on Friday because it's just before market close on the weekend. But there's a possibility. If it plays out, it plays out. I will take it. But if not, no problem. We have here GBP CAT. I already explained this trade in the market breakdown favorite pairs of the week last Sunday. So we are anticipating to buy to this zone right there. And right now the 4 hour shifted bullish again from a bearish move. So right now we are anticipating on a buy entry confirmation. I have drew my analyzer right here. If you go to the 50-minute time frame, it is a tricky one, but I will show you guys. It's a really ugly reversed head and shoulders right there. If you cannot see it on a buy move, again, invert the scale right there and you see it in a sell move if you are a better seller than the buyer. So right here we have a ugly head and a right shoulder right here. Oh, no, I'm drawing it wrong, my guys. Sorry, right, 1 second. This, let's do it again. So, we have a left, then we have a head, and then we had a right shoulder. Breaking the neckline of the head and shoulders right there, and this is a good structure point. So this is support, resistance, support. Now we broke above again. Now we broke under, and now I'll be waiting on a retest and a engulfing candlestick to buy. That is my prediction for GBP CAD. It is a tricky one because it's a ugly head and shoulders, but I believe it will do his job. So let's scale back to the buy move right there. So we need a retest and then a engulfing candlestick to buy up. That will be something. Let me make this smaller. The reward has to be worth it. So if the engulfing candlestick is here, then take profit 1 will be here. That is a 1 to 2.11. But I want a bigger take profit, so 2.5. So this is the trade for the buy move GBP CAD. I'll be looking for today. If not, next week there are plenty opportunities for some good profits, and I will break that down on Sunday and post it as well. So let me know in the video, in the comments, what kind of videos you guys would like from me. I had some questions about technical analysis, chart breakdown, my settings for indicators, my settings for trading view. So I will do that right now as well. My settings are pretty easy, just a white background. I have no gap candles as a indicator. So these are the settings. You could take a screenshot right now from this. These are the inputs. And this is the visibility. I never fuck with this, so this is the same thing. So the only thing that I fuck with is this. You can change this into what I have, and if you do that, you can click on right side of your mouse, settings. Where are the candles? Symbol. Yeah. So these three you think of. So if I put them on, that's not what I have. You think them off. Okay. And then you install the no gap candlesticks. That is the indicator, no gaps candlesticks right there. And then you insert the settings that I just showed you. Okay, so that are the settings for the no gap candlesticks. Then you have the 50 EMA. This is the 50 EMA. So this you can find as well at indicators. Just put in this name, and then you click on style. You have pilot, plot. Well, you think on this one, same color, and then you have my 50 EMA. I like the colors of the blue and red because I use the set and forget strategy, and I learned that color, so that's what I like. And the boxes that I take right here, the box right here is with a black line. A black line means that it's a daily area of interest. And if you want the red line, you put them line two colors and you make them red. So that's for me a weekly area of interest. Okay, guys. So if you go to the market right here, you see that these are weekly area of interest because it's on the weekly time frame. If I go to the daily time frame and to another pair, you see that the line is black. So that means it's a daily area of interest. The inside color of the box, you can see it right here. That is this one. That is this color right there, and I use 5%. So make a screenshot, guys, save it. This is the inside color, 50%. So you can use that as well. And then we have the most important thing, our buy and sell indicators, or not indicators, symbols. You go to style. I have the green color on 25% and the red color on 25%. Easy money, guys, easy money. Okay, let me know in the comments what kind of videos you guys would like. Make sure you subscribe and like my channel and my videos, and follow me on my Instagram page for some good updates for the trades as well, because I will posting every update on my Instagram, and if you watch that and you alert, you will never miss a update or a trade. Okay, speak to you guys soon, and I will be uploading this weekend some more videos because you guys requested it. Alright guys, peace out.